Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are playing World of Warships again. Even though I've been playing a lot of Apex Legends in the evenings, new, obviously, Season 3 Battle Pass and the new map and updates out, playing a lot with Bounty and Free Target, etc. Doesn't mean I've been neglecting World of Warships. One of the things happening at the moment is the new ranked sprint, and this ranked sprint is tier 8. Now, tier 8 is arguably one of my favorite tiers to play, except destroyers, mostly because I actually don't like destroyer play. And at tier 8, you start gaining radar on a lot of the cruisers. So if you're within 10 kilometers of my cruiser, and you want to sit and smoke and just fire HE, or 12 kilometers, if it's the DM Donsky, then I will find you and I will send HE towards you. Usually when that happens, that disturbs you sending torpedoes my way. Now, playing the Cleveland, and I've got two Cleveland replays for you. This one, a little bit more of a strategic match, and then the other one was fairly simple, just throwing HE at whatever is available. So, Cleveland used to be a tier 6, and then I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Pensacola was tier 7, and Baltimore, I think, was a tier 8. Anyway, then changes came around mid last year, 2018, and the American cruiser line got split into light and heavy cruisers. Pensacola moved down to tier 6, and you got the Dallas. Tier 7 is the Helena, which I've featured before, and the New Orleans, and obviously the premium Indianapolis. And then tier 8 has the Cleveland and the Baltimore. So, there's a Mass B or a Tirpitz B. It's one of the Black Friday ships. Real pity I missed out on those. I absolutely love the camo scheme on those. First to be detected, and okay, hello. Yeah, there we go. There's the heavy is the Baltimore. Now the Cleveland, like a lot of the other American cruisers, a massive shell arc, so you can usually find yourself a nice island, sit and hide behind the island, and there we go. First fire started. Unfortunately, the Cleveland shares the same problem that the Dallas, the Helena, the Pensacola, the New Orleans, etc. all face, and they are incredibly squishy. I'd rate probably when I had it in tier 8, the Chapayev and the Russian cruisers, to be even more resistant, and I don't know. Probably the Mogami is also just as bad. But okay, so battleship is moving towards our destroyer there. Now that's a cruiser, my apologies. And this battleship is hiding behind the mountain. So I can get some shells going towards him. I don't want to poke too much forward, because if that Baltimore actually starts using his brain and fires AP at my bow and just gets a lucky shot and hits towards a turret, I will get a citadel. Now, this thing gets citadel very, very easily. So, alright, as the battleship decides to come back, enemy Chapayev takes care of our Lo Yang. That didn't go well. And I'm still trying to get shots on this battleship, but he's too close to the island, my arcs can't reach. Oh, okay, there's the enemy Baltimore. I think that's an Amagi going there, and then the rest of the enemy destroyers. So, what to do? I can probably move a little bit forward. The Chapayev, I'm not in any chance. Okay, and the Chapayev's been taken care of. Our Benson is taking care of the Lo Yang, and the left side towards A is clear. Now, This Baltimore will be keeping an eye on me as the moment I spot it, and probably might want to take a shot at me. I look at his health, and his health is lower than mine, and I decide, okay, well, maybe I can get a couple of shells over towards him. He is obviously pointing bow towards, bow towards C, and I start making some turns. Enemy Amagi is making a very fast retreat. Enemy destroyer is there. I don't have my radar ready, it's on cooldown. It's a bit of a pity, but if I can get a fire or two started on this Amagi, it would be good. And I know for a fact within the next couple of seconds this Baltimore is going to come out, and I bait him and I ignore the battleship. Come on, you want to take the side shot. There we go. Ooh, he's engaged his brain, but too early. I didn't turn enough, and now he's come out and he is in the full. Everybody in my team is firing at him. Nice little strategic gameplay there by me, if I have to say so myself. Baited him, got him out, and he's in open waters, and now we can shoot at him. Also, I think personally he was making a mistake here. That was a moderate damage hit on me. But look, 10 penetrations, 1 shatter on him, and he is down, where he was shooting AP at me and it was bouncing. Now this thing doesn't have a lot of armor per se, but it's enough. Okay, so our Massachusetts is now firing at these 2 destroyers. Is in a bit of a bad spot. I use my hydroacoustics. Oh, fucking he eats tons of torpedoes. But I'm getting the odd shot or 2 on these destroyers. The problem is my radar is on cooldown. Kinda know where they are, and I can pump out enough shells. I just don't have the HP to go balls in there, unfortunately. Okay, so I decide, you know what, let me turn out. Hey, there was a hit over there. Oh, okay, you have appeared. Come to me, Papa. We're ahead on caps, and if I can just get one of these destroyers destroyed, that'll be a significant points gain for us. Turret knocked out, engine. Ooh, and that Massachusetts is firing at me over there. I think it's a Mass B. Oh, I took some nasty damage. Whoop! Yes! Cossack down. Their other destroyer is now firing the last of his shells at me. And how is that for luck? The one shell he gets that lands on me sets a fire. My repairs on cooldown. And I'm trying to go dark. And I go dark. And I'm really hoping my fire extinguishing flag is working here. I've got 1 destroyer left. Literally that guy. Nope. No luck for me. So, Benson burns me down. I've got 1 kill, 38,000 damage, not a lot. It's enough. So Massachusetts is moving in. We've got a Chapayev still. 2-1, low health Benson. We might just win this one. And we've got 2 caps. So they've literally got to take A and B from us. And we only have to destroy their 1 destroyer. So I played the Chapayev. Obviously I went through this line to the Donsky. Wasn't my favorite ship, also very weak. Smart move there by the Massachusetts launching his spotter plane. The Chapayev is within suicide range to launch his torpedoes. And of course the Chapayev has 152s, I think, 155s. Quick firing, high explosive guns. Boom. Enemy Benson down. And we win this match. So I'm somewhere in rank 5 already, moving up slowly. Not the highest score. I wouldn't exactly put myself there as crucial contribution. The next match is a few matches further, and I've been using the Charles Martel, the Mogami, then I lose, then I win, and I've gone back to the Cleveland. This map, I think there's an enemy Cleveland. There's 2 Vladivostoks on our side and a Hipper. Have the Hipper? I've not played it. I've not bothered with the German line much. Unfortunately, the German cruiser line, along with the German battleship line, has gotten power creeped a little bit. If, for example, you look at the Bismarck versus the Vladivostok, there's just no comparison. No, I do enjoy the Bismarck secondaries, and I've got the Unsinkable Sam camo for my Bismarck, so I play it every once in a while. Earlier today, I had a match actually in Mogami. Sent out 2 sets of 4 torpedoes, typed in, did he watch for the torpedoes? He did watch them. He watched them so well, he fucking went straight into one. Guess who got a pink flag? Me. Anyway, so then you get a pink flag, and then I took my Bismarck into some co-op matches. Go forward, and you basically just go forward. You watch all the secondaries fire off. 126 secondary, 68,000 damage, something like that, and then co-op match is done. Yay! Well done. Anyway, so got that pink orphan back into here. So, not my favorite map, but if you can get into this little island here, and notice, one battleship is telling the Hipper, get back. The Hipper cannot hide an island like the Cleveland or any of the American cruisers can. The Worcester, the Desmemes, the Helena, everybody they can. The Hipper, no. So I tapped our destroyer, but yeah, I've got a radar ready. When you need it, ask for it. And now it's waiting, and it's the waiting game to spot. So I know a lot of them have gone to B. B is already being captured there. So obviously there's stuff happening there. Z53 is firing, or Z23. No, Z53? I don't know. Anyway, he's hydroing, so let's have a look. Enemy captured B, we've got A and C, so immediately, advantage. Now they've got to take the caps from us, which means they've got to come into the caps. And, aha, first battleship spotted. Oops. A little bit too close to the island. I've got to get a little bit back. 2 penetrations, yay! 1,400 damage. And that's the thing with HE, it doesn't do a lot. But when you set the fires, and you just want to watch the world burn, it's beautiful. Okay, there is the enemy destroyer. He smokes up. No you don't, buddy. No you don't. I'll fire some radar, and yes, I'm just positioned shit behind this island. So I see our DD's taken near me. The Z has taken a couple of hits and a couple of beatings. He sent some torpedoes out. I've only got 6 seconds left on my radar, and I decided, you know what? Let's go balls deep. Let us go balls deep. Okay, there's the other enemy battleship. Let's distract them a little bit. Okay, so that battleship is now obviously dodging every torpedo being sent to him, but everybody loves shooting at a Cleveland, and I've got 2. Come on, and there's the other enemy cruiser. He's come out, and now I've got a WASD. Got a fire, and the Hipper has been destroyed. Seriously, we told you not to go in there. You dumb... I mean, I'm not a unicorn player and I don't play this game that often and I've got a shitty win rate, but even I know you don't do that. If I was playing the Hipper, I would have gone maybe the 8 line around where I supported that battleship going there. So for some reason they've stopped shooting at me. That's good. I took minimal damage, like a couple of hundred HP there. And now it's... I got 2 fires started already. The fires are cooking. It's taken the pressure off our destroyer and he's now sent a bunch of torpedoes in there. And I almost thought I was going to get smacked there, but nope. Alright, enemy destroyer, enemy battleship is there. Our Vladivostok has popped that Vladivostok, and so we're at least now 1 each. And I've started a fire on that Vladivostok. I can't wait for the Vladivostok. I've unfortunately unlocked the Richelieu as well, so I've really got to grind for credits. And then I've got to grind through my sign-up. I actually want to keep my sign-up, that's the problem. The sign-up is also a really strong ship. Russian bias. There is no Russian bias. Yes, there is. I'm sorry. I had the IS-7 and Wall of Tanks before changes. It was a beast. Anyway, Vladivostok is reversing as far and as quick as he can, and they've stopped shooting at me, which is usually a good thing. Landing a good amount of hits. I mean, 3 shatters there, and or non-penetrations and 10 penetrations. Another fire started on him. He is burning, and I think he's used his damage control party, and that's why he's having to let these fires burn. And we're already at 45,000 damage. It's moving behind the island. He's got our battleship that went around, really pushing him hard. Our problem is that destroyer coming up behind him, but he can't expose himself too much. I think ours is a Massachusetts, and the secondary fire there is quite hectic. And this poor Cleveland, I do feel sorry. Bad positioning and a little bit outplayed, unfortunately. And he's showing just too much. So 9 hits on him, fire. And our Vladivostok takes care of him. And we've pretty much wrapped up. See there? There's only that enemy destroyer on that side, and he is now moving forward. And they're already typing GG red, so I thought, nah, okay, well, GG guys. They're capping B, and the enemy 2 cruisers are an Atago and an Atago B. And as I showed with the Mogami play, you have to be so careful. I tried the Mogami in these ranked matches and I can't get it to work. The other version, that ARP Takao, just basically an Atago with a fancy skin. I've not seen a single one in these ranked matches. I don't think it's a viable ship. Now as this destroyer is coming around, I fire hydroacoustics so that I've got a good warning of the torpedoes, and here they are. Our destroyer has moved up with me, and I feel sorry for this guy because he's just run into one of the fastest reloading cruisers at tier 8. Boom. Penetrations. Destroyed. Atago has taken care of our Mogami, and that is actually awkward, but okay. So, 1 enemy TD remaining, and the 2 Atagos, and a whole spread of torpedoes going forward. 65,000 damage. It's not my best game, but if you play the Cleveland right, and you have a little bit of orangey, a little bit of luck on your side, you can actually do quite well in it. I kept my Cleveland not because of the camo, it's because of games like this. Didn't keep the Baltimore. I didn't find the Baltimore as good. When they changed the Cleveland from tier 6 to 8, and they moved the Pensacola to tier 6, I had something like 300,000 XP on it. Just matches I played with the Cleveland when they're back in tier 6. So obviously they've adjusted the HP a little bit and some of the values and gave it radar. DFAA is something I keep as well. Every once in a while we see CVs in these matches, and the Cleveland's pretty much a no-fly zone. Right, so there's an enemy ship around A, and type here. I've got one radar left. I'll take it there. It's an Otago. My biggest worry is it hiding behind an island, stern facing us, because they do have a bunch of torpedoes. But luckily this player, he's out in the open, and he's now decided, okay, so Vladivostok takes care of that. Target B, it's the Black Friday one. Cool skids on those, the Black Friday items. And he's coming towards us. Balls deep. Respect. I thought you were a bit of a nublet. But yeah, he's doing alright. Get the game over and done with. So yeah, the types up sup. So he's swinging, and I know when he starts swinging, he's trying to get his torpedo arcs. And I type, yeah, he is swinging for torps. So he wants to torp our Vladivostok. But I don't think he's going to survive it before those torpedoes reach. Shells are out. Boom. Last kill of the game. 2 kills. Destroyer killed. Otago killed. Over 60. Let's have a look. Oh, so I'm in the middle of rank 4 by now. 68,000 damage. 250,000 credits made. 3rd on team score. It's not brilliant, but I'll take it. So that's the Cleveland in the current ranked sprint. Not a bad ship. Fun ship to play. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me, and I'll be back soon with some more World of Warships and Apex gameplay. Cheers.